And Klitschko is boring, but he wins. It's kind of like the Mayweather argument. I can't knock Mayweather anymore. I can't. Nothing I can knock him about. He's fought everybody I wanted him to fight. Everybody. Now, some would argue they were on the downside of their career, blah, 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 but so is Mayweather. I don't understand like this hating of Floyd Mayweather. I understand it from a prospect of, if you're dumb enough to follow him on Instagram so he can shove his money in your face all day and that's what you hate about him, that's your fault. That's a you problem, not a Floyd Mayweather problem. This guy has made every fight. Now, his last fight of his career, supposedly, allegedly, was it a good one? I don't know. I didn't watch it because I'd never heard of the guy. I don't care. Now, if Floyd Mayweather was a knockout-style fighter, I would probably watch it just to see somebody get some no-name that I don't know about, knock him the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, I would probably pay for that, but Floyd's not. He's defensive. He's a defensive fighter. The greatest defensive fighter I've ever seen. Yeah, well, boxing isn't supposed to be about defense. It's supposed to be about offense. You're dumb. No, boxing is an art. Go ask any professional fighter, Ronda Rousey included, how important defense is when people are trying to hurt you. It is the greatest asset inside an octagon, inside a ring, that I can possibly think of. You don't have to hit hard. As long as you can miss their shots, counterpunching is the most important aspect of any kind of fighting. Floyd Mayweather leaving the sport is actually, it's not good for the sport. I don't think that Manny Pacquiao coming back is going to be good for the sport. I don't think that's good. Oscar De La Hoya talking about coming back, that's just dumb. Ricky Hatton learned that lesson. Another fellow Brit that I adored. I loved his fighting style. Ricky Hatton is one of my favorite boxers. Manny Pacquiao made him. Me and Danielle were watching that fight. Wow. I was concerned. For those of you who have a little time, it's only a round and a half. Watch the Manny Pacquiao Ricky Hatton fight. And when Ricky Hatton hits the canvas, I was scared. I thought he's either dead at very best case scenario, or scenario, if you're an asshole, he's paralyzed at very best. Luckily, he wasn't. He went into retirement. He tried coming back, got his ass handed to him again, and he crawled back into retirement. So I hope that Floyd doesn't come back. But the world of boxing is definitely a little bit darker with him gone. Wladimir Klitschko fought another Brit, Tyson Fury, this past weekend. And Tyson Fury beat Klitschko. Tyson Fury doesn't even look like a fighter. He just looks like a really big guy. It reminded me of when David Haye fought Goliath. You guys remember that? The Ukrainian, just a beast of a man to win his first heavyweight belt. I can't even remember his fucking name. But that's how they had it, David versus Goliath. That was the tagline for the fight, which was appropriate because if you saw David Haye, who was like 6'6", standing next to this guy, man, it looked like David Haye was his little brother. I mean, this guy was unreal. He suffered from a disease where his skull, and it had a name for it, but I wouldn't have been able to pronounce it then. I won't even try now. But his skull actually was it wasn't a deformity. They called it a like it grew in a different way. Then he looks like a caveman. And his skull was so thick, Like they took a density of his skull when he was younger. And as a child, his skull had already rapidly developed into like an adult skull. So as he even got bigger, his skull was just so thick, and that's why this guy could just take hits to the face and be fine. What a great occupational choice for somebody who has, you're basically a dinosaur fighting minions. So Wladimir Klitschko lost. David Haye's coming out of retirement, which I'm not too excited about. Tyson Fury now owns three of the four belts, I believe. And that's going to be interesting. And Rhonda Rousey, real quick before we go. I thought her showing up at the airport, covering her face, and not letting cameras see her was incredibly lame. Ronda Rousey got her ass beat. I watched the fight after it happened because I wasn't going to pay $60 to watch Ronda Rousey beat somebody in 30 seconds. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm not going to watch the rematch either. I'll watch it on YouTube the next day. But I watched the fight after I found out that Ronda Rousey got beat, and she just got beat. She got exposed. Like, I mean, Holly Holm just gave everybody the blueprint on how to beat her. Make sure you're southpaw and get that jab right across her nose, and she's not going to be able to know what to do. Don't let her get you up against the cage. Don't let her get you, obviously, to the ground. Just keep jabbing that little pretty face of hers, and you're going to win. It's unbelievable that after she loses her first fight, after talking mega shit about Holly Holm. Mega shit. You get embarrassed like that after you've embarrassed numerous fighters. You're allegedly a sex symbol. I don't know. There are some pictures where she's cute, but that's as far as I'll go. There's nothing cute about Ronda Rousey when she's in the ring. Now, if she has a $3,000 makeup and $3,000 hair and wearing a Gucci dress, I suppose, may be attractive. She says all the right things for guys to like her. I like having sex before fights. I have as much sex as I can. Yeah, she says the right things. She poses in calendars and all kinds of things. But, yeah, never saw it. I've known a couple of douchebags in my time that are just like, oh my God, Ronda Rousey is so hot. You're closet gay. You're looking forward to that girl whipping you around the bedroom is what you're looking forward to. You want to be the bitch. Yeah, I've known a couple of those guys. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking. But this has been fun. Thank you for listening. Make sure to check out TomSlayton.com, SLATIN.com. And make sure to find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, The Bill Joe Show. Or you can download our app at the Apple Store. Sorry, Android users. Get a goddamn iPhone. Step your game up. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to the show this week. I will be back next week with Joe, and we probably won't talk a lick about sports. So hope you got your sports in for the week, and we will talk to you later. See you guys. And actually, this is just in San Bernardino, California. It's not too far from where I grew up. CNN.com reports the hunt for one of three suspects was taking place near a San Bernardino, California Center for People with Developmental Disabilities, where as many as 20 people were shot. I don't really know what to say about this. I'm not scared of offending anybody. I'm not scared of repercussions or anything. I'm so tired of this. I am so fucking tired of this, that we have gone from killing each other in the name of God to killing each other just to kill each other. Having coffee with my wife in France and England, that was a bucket list thing. Now I'm going to think about that. I've spent, 50 minutes talking about absolutely nothing that matters. Nothing that matters. Rhonda, Rousey, Tom Brady, whatever. And I come to find out that 3 people decided to shoot up a disability center. Why? For fun? Because he ain't got nothing to do on a Wednesday? I'm sick of this shit. And if you know somebody who is capable of walking into a disability center and shooting people for fun, like, you should know that. But you're also a little bit crazy because you hang out with that person. You know that they're capable of doing that. So you're crazier than they are for seeing it, knowing that it's going to happen, and not doing anything. I am so pissed off right now. I have enough of my personal fucking life fucking bullshit to be upset about, but I'm pissed off right now. I am mad. I am mad at our species for being so fucking stupid. We'd like to think that we're not because we create iPhones, but we are the dumbest creature on this earth. Just because we run shit doesn't mean that we own shit. We are so insignificant. Just look at our galaxy. Just our galaxy. Nothing beyond that. We're nothing. And what little time that you have on this planet, in this form, in this life, you decide that you want to shoot up a disability center. You and 2 of your buddies. I'm disgusted. As if shooting up the abortion clinic last week, or the coffee shop in Paris, or the rock concert, as if those weren't good enough, or the movie theater in Colorado, or the fucking high school. When is it going to stop? I mean, like, we obviously can't have enough gun control. We can't have gun control. We won't. We'll never have it. We can't. We can lobby for it. We can say that is, but there's always going to be a black market. Treat guns like weed. Like, you made it illegal for so long, you might as well make it legal. And you know what? I've always been on the opposite side of this conversation. I've always been like, no, guns are bad, guns are bad. But to be quite honest with you, if I can't go visit my handicapped cousin or whatever in the home with